Did you know that CNET has over 30 years of program archives available to the public? For a requested donation of $20, you can receive a DVD or digital copy of any program in our library going back to 1988. The CNET archives include high school graduations and award nights, school district concerts and sporting events, school library write and illustrate your own book awards, Memorial Day in Boalsburg and the Central Pennsylvania Festival of the Arts, military history lectures, Civil War roundtables, and many more. And don't forget about the meetings. We have an expansive archive of local government as well as Bellefonte and State College area school board meetings. CNET has been covering the Center County community for over 3 decades, and we have the tape to prove it. Visit cnet1.org to browse our archives, and you can call or email us to order your own DVD or digital copy today. Nothing good on TV? You're just not watching the right channels.
You're watching CNET, Center County's Government and Educational Access Network.
Underwriting support for this program provided by the Center County Gazette. We cover what's important to you.
Welcome to the Class of 2024 award ceremony. In a moment, for those that are able, please rise and remove your caps for the Pledge of Allegiance. At the conclusion, please stay standing for the singing of our alma mater. I pledge allegiance Please remain standing for the singing of our alma mater, led by the senior members of the high school concert choir. The alma mater can be found in the back of your program. Feel free to sing along. be seated. Welcome to the stage, our principal, Mr. Mike Feddison.
Good evening. Welcome to the Bellefonte Area High School Awards Assembly. Tonight we'll be celebrating the accomplishments of the class of 2024. Our seniors will be recognized for their strengths in academics, athletics, extracurricular activities, citizenship, and community. I'd like to welcome our graduates' parents, their families, and friends who have joined us this evening, as well as all of our sponsors who are here to present awards and scholarships. Every year, we start by kind of giving a total amount that we're giving out, and every year, it seems to increase. So I'm very happy, very honored at all the generosity that comes from the members of our community. This year, tonight, we'll be giving out over $119,000 in awards and scholarships. So again, thank you to all of those who have given so generously to our seniors. We're thankful for each and every one of you. So without further ado, seniors, when the sponsors are called to the stage to present their awards, please come forward when your name is called. We do have a great number of awards this evening, so for the rest of our program, seniors, when your name is called, please stand to be recognized. The first set of awards we're starting with this evening are the Laude Medals. These medals recognize seniors who have received outstanding academic distinction. Students received their medals earlier today, so as we go through each section, seniors, please stand to be recognized. So we will start with the Cum Laude Medals. These are for students who have maintained a grade point average of 93 to 94.99%. So please stand as your name is called. Jeffrey Barniak, Rebecca Burns, Carly Clarkson, Elizabeth Kogan, Lily Kramer, Kylie Edmondson, Peyton Glass, Cameron Hain, Allison Harris, Samuel Henry, Mackenzie Mamelin, Talia McCloskey, Kaya McCool, Logan Morrison, Kayla Muse, Logan Proctor, Madison Ripka, Aiden Smith, Viviana Smith, Zoe Steiner, Ethan Tomasacci, Caleb Vintage, and John Walters. Congratulations. Thank you. You may be seated. Our next set of medals go to the Magna Cum Laude. These students have maintained a grade point average of 95 to 96%. Again, please stand as your name is called. Morgan Biesecker, Mackenzie Ellenberger, Logan Januski, Lauren Kellogg Long, Tyler Lehman, Kaylee McFadden, Lydia Wenzel, Kiera Whitman, Marissa Yeager, and Matthew Zandy. Congratulations. Next are our Summa Cum Laude. These students have maintained a grade point average of 97% or higher. Ashley Ackerman, Cedric Bagwell, Nadia Ballestino, Alyssa Beers, Carter Boone, Brenda St. Clair, Jacob Corman, Alexander Christ, Keith Eichholz, Matthew Fisher, Kate Harmon, Bailey Hoff, Alyssa Hopkins, Julia Hunsinger, Isaiah Johnson, Trevor Johnson, Braden Formanek, Emma Liatis, Grace Nowitzki, Caitlin Packer, Carly Pepperman, Sarah Proctor, Naomi Putnam, Emmeline Shawley, Lauren Skurzicki, Ivan Spiegelmeyer, Aiden Sykes, Josie Underwood, and Micah Weaver. Congratulations. At this time, let us welcome to the stage our superintendent, Mrs. Tammy Bernaford, our assistant superintendent, Dr. Christopher Vankus, school board president, Mr. John Gazar, and school board vice president, Mrs. Kimberly Weaver. Assisting them tonight will be high school vice principals, Mr. Andy Caruso and Dr. Katrina Lee. Our first awards here is to recognize our 2024 salutatorian and valedictorian. The class of 2024 salutatorian and summa cum laude is Carter Boone. And valedictorian of the Bellefonte Area High School class of 2024 and summa cum laude is Alyssa Hopkins. The next group of awards are given on behalf of the Bellefonte Board of Education. Students, when your name is called, please come forward. For excellence in English, Julia Hunsinger. For excellence in social studies, John Walters. For excellence in science and mathematics, Alyssa Hopkins. For excellence in world language, Bailey Hoff. For excellence in business, Tyler Lehman. For excellence in family and consumer science, Kate Harmon. For excellence in technology education and health and physical education, Ethan Tomasacci. For excellence in vocational education, Kaylee McFadden. For excellence in art, Cameron Hain. For excellence in drama, Alyssa Beers. For excellence in music, Emma Liatis. And for excellence in student government, Caitlin Packer. Congratulations. Let's give them all another round of applause, please. Okay, thank you, Mrs. Burnford, Dr. Vankus, Mr. Gazar, and Mrs. Weaver for presenting this evening. Our next awards will be Department Honors. Department Honors Awards recognize those seniors who will be graduating with honors in subjects where they have met various content and criteria set forth in those specific areas. So let's please welcome to the stage the Bellefonte Area High School department chairs who will cord our recipients. Mr. Andrew Weigel, Business, Mrs. Jessica Lloyd, English, Mr. Eric Brinzer, Fine Arts, Ms. Shauna Weaver, Family and Consumer Science, Mr. Matthew Trumbull, Mathematics, Mr. Kevin Harmon, Science, Mr. Edward Fitzgerald, Social Studies, Mrs. Mikan Porman, Technology, Video, and Agriculture, and Mrs. Victoria Smith, World Language. Seniors, when your name is called, please come forward. Receiving honors for business, math, science, social studies, and technology, video, and agriculture, Alyssa Hopkins. I did. For honors in English, math, science, social studies, and world language in Spanish, Cedric Bagwell and Carter Boone. For honors in English, fine arts, science, and social studies, Emma Liatis. Receiving honors in English, math, science, and social studies, Grace Nowitzki. For honors in math, science, social studies, and world language in Spanish, Bailey Hoff and Lauren Skrzicki. For honors in business, English, and world language in Spanish, Julia Huntsinger. For honors in English, social studies, and world language in Spanish, Caitlin Packer. Honors in business, English, and math, Emmeline Shawley. Honors in math, science, and social studies, Keith Eichholz and Ivan Spiegelmeier. Honors in business, family consumer science, and science, Kate Harmon. Honors in business, math, and world language in Chinese, Alyssa Beers. Honors in Fine Arts, Social Studies, and World Language in Spanish, Rebecca Burns. Honors in Business and English, Nadia Ballestino and Morgan Biesecker. For honors in math and science, Micah Weaver and Ethan Wilson. For honors in social studies and technology, video, and agriculture, Jacob Corman and Aiden Sykes. For honors in business and social studies, Naomi Putnam. For honors in science and social studies, Alexander Christ. For honors in social studies and world language in Spanish, Kylie Edmondson. For honors in science and technology, video, and agriculture, Isaiah Johnson. For honors in science and world language in Chinese, Josie Underwood. Honors in technology, video, and agriculture, and world language in French, Grady Garrison. For honors in fine arts and family and consumer science, Claire Janistrat. For honors in business, we have several students. Sienna Barnhart, Logan Januski, Tyler Lehman, Logan Morrison, Brady Warts, and Matthew Zandy. Honors in Fine Arts, Ashlyn Bear and Cameron Hain. For honors in science, Carly Clarkson. For honors in social studies, again, we have several students. Ashley Ackerman, Bryson Coral, Trevor Johnson, Alexander Mansfield, Kaya McCool, Carly Pepperman, Madison Ripka, Colin Sharp, and Brenda St. Clair. Honors in Technology, Video, and Agriculture. Again, we have multiple students receiving this honor. Grace Klauser, Sydney Holderman, Braden Cormanic, Ethan Tomasacci, and Caleb Vintage. Honors for World Language in Spanish, several students. Logan Aviles, Elizabeth Kogan, John Walters, and Jack Yanishanish. For honors in world language in French, multiple students: Hayden Friel, Isaac Gearhart, McKenna Lake, Jacob McConnell, Owen Patina, and Jillian Stoltz. And for honors in world language in Chinese, Lily Kramer and Mackenzie Mamelin. And our last set of honors cords are given to those seniors who will be going into the military. And let me just offer my sincerest thank you to all of you who are choosing to serve our country. United States Air Force, Mason Edders. United States Army, Isabel Bear. United States Army, Grayson Alterio. United States Navy, Madison Ripka. And United States Navy, Grace Rossman. Congratulations to all our winners. Thank you, department chairs, for presenting this evening. Mr. Crusoe and Dr. Lee, we will see you later in the program. Thank you. Yesterday, the Central Pennsylvania Institute of Science and Technology held their annual award ceremony. Would all of the award winners from last night's presentation please stand to be recognized? All of our CPI students. Congratulations. Now let us welcome to the stage Mr. Thomas Christ of the Bellefonte Elks Lodge 1094 to present the David B. Garver Memorial Scholarships, the Bellefonte Elks Past Exalted Rulers Community Service Award, and the Elks Leadership Award. Students, when your name is called, please come to the stage and please stay until all three awards are given. The David B. Garver Memorial Scholarships go to Micah Weaver, Lily Kramer, Alyssa Hopkins, Emmeline Shawley, Ivan Spiegelmeyer, Josie Underwood, Matthew Zandy, and Grace Novisky. Congratulations. Do you want them all? The Bellefonte Elks Past Exalted Rulers Community Service Award goes to Cedric Bagwell. And the Elks Leadership Award goes to Alexander Christ. Congratulations. The Doug Haney Memorial Scholarship will be presented by Doug's mother, Mrs. Jackie Huey, and Mr. Ed Fitzgerald, Doug's teacher and Model UN advisor.
Evening. Doug was a student of mine. He exemplified everything that the United Nations stands for. Peace, dialogue, to try to make this world a better place than he found it. He left us too early, but in his honor, his family does this scholarship, and I give you his mother.
The winner of this year's scholarship is Bailey Hoff.
The Julianne Webster Scholarship will be presented by Julie's father, Mr. Jeffrey Webster.
I am very proud and honored to be able to present the 2024 Julianne Webster Scholarship Award to Ryan Fraley.
The Gamble Mill Good Heart Foundation Award will be presented by Mr. John Virgilio, Gamble Mill owner and Bellefonte Area High School math teacher.
All right, my brother and I are happy to be awarding this scholarship for the second year in a row, and we are honored to introduce this year's winner, a young woman whose determination and work ethic have carried her through challenging times. After experiencing an untimely loss at the age of 15, she was able to balance school and work, taking on responsibilities to support herself and her family. Her ambition to become a nurse demonstrates her commitment to achieving her personal goals and ability to overcome adversity. Riley Monsell, please come up to receive your award.
The Gene E. White Scholarship is presented by Mr. Steve Klein, Bellefonte Elementary School 4th grade teacher.
Thank you. Like all of us, when we leave home each day to go to work, we expect to get there and return home safely. Jean White was a much-loved fifth grade teacher at Bellefonte Elementary School who predated my time there. From all accounts, she was simply loved by her students. The recipient of the scholarship this year is traveling far, far from Pennsylvania for higher education. She's attending Brigham Young University, having worked at a part-time job at Giant, involved in community service, involved in the class cabinet and the student council. The 2024 recipient of the Jean E. White Scholarship is Lawrence Krasicki.
The Pennsylvania House of Representatives Award will be presented by Mr. Paul Takat. Students, when your name is called, please come to the stage. Ashley Ackerman, Cedric Bagwell, Nadia Ballestino, Alyssa Beers, Carter Boone, Brenda St. Clair, Jacob Corman, Alexander Christ, Keith Eichholz, Matthew Fisher, Kate Harmon, Bailey Hoff, Alyssa Hopkins, Julia Huntsinger, Isaiah Johnson, Trevor Johnson, Braden Kormanik, Emma Liatis, Grace Nowitzki, Caitlin Packer, Carly Pepperman, Sarah Proctor, Naomi Putnam, Emmeline Shawley, Lauren Skrzicki, Ivan Spiegelmeyer, Aiden Sykes, Josie Underwood, and Micah Weaver. Congratulations. Our next award is the Patty Howard Foster Memorial Award. I'll be reading a speech tonight from Zach Foster, Patty's son, as unfortunately Zach was called away at the last minute and couldn't be with us this evening. Zach is a 2011 graduate of Bellefonte Area High School, and he's honored to be able to give back to the school that sent him forward into the world and to have that moment be in his late mother's name. Since graduating from the very seat that you sit in today, Zach has obtained a bachelor's degree from Penn State University and enlisted into the United States Navy and became a Navy SEAL, completing 3 deployments to various theaters. The life he's chosen for himself has shown him some of the most amazing things our world has to offer, and some of the worst. He's blessed to have been surrounded by giants along the way, our nation's finest. There were plenty of times he thought along this path that his journey was over. From the death of his mother, a failing grade in classes, setbacks in training, a broken neck, being pulled from Hell Week and having to restart, fractures in his legs, and torn shoulders, just to name a few. The lessons he's learned from all of this is that the only person that can stop you from accomplishing your dreams is you. He knows the feeling of having the odds stacked against you, and there's no better feeling than beating those odds and seeing the person that you can and will become. The battle that all of us face is a struggle of hardship, no matter the size. He implores you to embrace this as much as you can, for it will determine your values, your beliefs, and your story. Every single person in this room can change the world, and you will in your own way, as long as you never stop believing that you can. One thing that he's learned the hard way is that you only have a few moments that will define who you are. These moments are something that you always return to. They forge your mentality, your grit, and your future you. With all that being said, the list of applicants for his mother's award is the strongest they've ever been. With all of the traits you have, he wishes he could give the scholarship to each of you that applied. In lieu of Zach's father or his brother presenting this evening, Zach prepared this speech because one of you stood out to him in particular. After losing his mother to suicide and too many teammates who fell victim to the same grip as well, Zach was inspired by one candidate's essay in particular. Many people think that when you retire or come home from the military, that's where the job ends, but it doesn't. He knows how hard it is on the family firsthand and the sacrifice that must take place in order to find your own form of normal. To be vulnerable with one another and still find ways to go above and beyond is something you should be extremely proud of, and we're all excited about where these next steps will take you. He hopes you find some relief with this scholarship and your endeavors as you go on to do great things. Hearing your story and what you've had to go through until now is inspiring. He knows you'll go on and help a lot of people. The recipient this year of the Patty Howard Foster Memorial Award is Ashley Ackerman. The Timberland Federal Credit Union Rachel Edmiston Scholarship will be presented by President and CEO Joel Slagan of Timberland Federal Credit Union.
On behalf of Timberland Federal Credit Union, I would like to congratulate the entire class of this year's graduates. So give yourself a round of applause. I promise to be short and sweet, so here it goes. One more round of applause to the people that helped get you there. The teachers, the counselors, the rest of the Bellefonte Area School District staff. Give them a round of applause. This year's Rachel Edmiston Memorial Scholarship goes to Robbie Slagan.
Let us welcome to the stage Mrs. Rebecca Leitzel, our secondary Bella coordinator, who will be presenting the Bella Virtual Student Award of Distinction.
Good evening, everybody. Congratulations, class of 2024. Wish you all the best in your future endeavors. As we think back to the time that y'all started in high school 4 years ago, none of you would have ever thought that we would have all become so savvy with online learning. Most of you did not do this by choice. I stand here today, and I know that all of the student graduates in front of me know the many challenges associated with online learning. This year's award recipient started in our online program prior to the start of the pandemic. By no means were the early years without some difficulties and challenges for this student, but through perseverance and dedication, the student learned to excel in this environment. It is with great pride that I present this year's Bella Virtual Award of Distinction to Olivia Kroc.
The Seal of Biliteracy Awards and the Spanish Honor Society Awards will be presented by Mrs. Victoria Smith, Bellefonte Area High School World Language Department Chair, and Ms. Emily Zimdahl McManus, Chapter Sponsor for the National Spanish Honor Society. The Seal of Biliteracy, an annual award made by the State Department, a school district, or individual school recognizes students who have attained proficiency in English and one or more other world languages by the time they graduate from high school. This special award provides employers and universities with a method of identifying people who are bilingual, recognizes students with 21st century skills, and encourages the study of other languages and cultures. Moreover, the Seal of Biliteracy emphasizes the importance of both bilingualism, which facilitates improved communication and boosts the local economy, cultural understanding, and supports social acceptance. Bellefonte Area School District is proud to be a continuous supporter of global education and thus adopt the Seal of Biliteracy. Our World Language Department and Gifted Program work cohesively to offer this opportunity to our graduating seniors who have met the qualifications of being biliterate for the global standards and through the more rigorous state of Pennsylvania standards. We are proud to recognize several students that have earned the Global Seal of Biliteracy and the Pennsylvania Seal of Biliteracy in English and Spanish. So students, when your name is called, please come forward and remain on stage until everyone is recognized. For the Global Seal and the PA Seal of Biliteracy, Cedric Bagwell, Carter Boone, and John Walters. And for the Global Seal of Biliteracy, Logan Aviles, Elizabeth Kogan, Kylie Edmondson, Bailey Hoff, Julia Huntsinger, and Lauren Skurzicki. Congratulations. Congratulations. Next, the Spanish Honor Society Awards. The prize of honor goes to Julia Huntsinger. For excellence, Lauren Skurzicki and Elizabeth Kogan. And for service, Rebecca Burns and Caitlin Packer. Congratulations again to all those students. The Logan Fire Company Scholarship will be presented by Mrs. Bobby Salvanish, Chief Director of the Logan Fire Company, and Mr. Chuck Salvanish, Deputy Chief of the Logan Fire Company.
Just want to start off on saying on behalf of the Logan Fire Company, we are very proud of each and every one of you, and good luck in the future, and may God watch over all of you. This presentation tonight is one of the things that we as firefighters and EMTs get to do that's fun, and it's exciting. And this year, I have a little more excitement because I actually know this person. The winner of our scholarship is Rebecca Burns.
The Bellefonte Area Education Association Scholarship and Jean E. White Memorial Scholarship will be presented by Mrs. Allie Durney. The recipients of the Bellefonte Area Education Association Scholarship are Kayla Gonzalez and Grace Orr. The recipient of the Jean E. White Memorial Scholarship is Emily Addis. The Matthew Joseph Hazel Memorial Scholarship will be presented by Mr. Charles Carson.
I first met Matthew, and he was 8 years old. It was shortly after that I married his mother. Matthew was definitely one of a kind. He was a serious student, he was an athlete, and he had just signed up to go into the Army when his plans were cut short. His mother, needless to say, was devastated. Matthew was her whole life. And I have to say she was probably not quite never the same after he passed. But Susan became a middle school teacher. She loved teaching more than anything else she had ever done. And she dedicated herself to helping young people achieve their goals. And she had a phrase she used to use whenever she was excited about a young student or a young person who was really trying to achieve something, and she knew that if they tried hard, they could do it. And the phrase she used to say is one I'd also like to extend to the recipient of the Matthew Hazel Award, Mr. Aiden McMaster. The phrase that Susan always used to use, and I'd like to extend to you as well, is go get the world. It's all yours. You will shine.
Let us welcome to the stage Ms. Michaela Richner, Field Representative for Senator Chris Dush. She will be presenting the Good Citizenship Awards and the Judge Richard M. Sharp Memorial Award.
All right, good evening. Everyone else is taller than me, and that's not acceptable. So my name is Michaela. I am, this is upside down, a representative for Senator Chris Dush, the state senator for the 25th District. And tonight I have the honor of giving out the Good Citizenship Awards and our Judge Richard M. Sharp Award. First, we're going to start with the Good Citizenship Awards. I have the honor of recognizing two students tonight. The first is planning on being in the Army after graduation. Achieved a cumulative weighted GPA of 91.22 and was part of the Honor Society, I believe. So would, you guys don't have a thing on that. So I'm just gonna read what's on these cute little papers and I'll get out of your way. Whereas the Senate of Pennsylvania is always pleased to recognize those young citizens who, through their outstanding achievements, bring great distinction to themselves, their communities, and this Commonwealth. And whereas Isabel Baer has maintained a high standard of scholastic achievement throughout her academic career, and whereas the success of this Commonwealth and the overall vitality of American society depend in great measure upon the dedication of young people like Isabel, who use their considerable talents and resources to the best of their abilities. She is an outstanding young citizen who exemplifies the spirit of American life that is so important to the future of our Commonwealth, our nation, and our world. Now, therefore, the Senate of Pennsylvania congratulates Isabel Bear on this good citizenship honor, which has been bestowed upon her, and offers sincere best wishes for continued success in all future endeavors. All right, and the second one, thank you. Whereas the Senate of Pennsylvania is always pleased to recognize those young citizens through their outstanding achievements, bring great distinction to themselves, their communities, and the Commonwealth, we would like to recognize Alexander Chris as maintaining a high standard of scholastic achievement throughout his academic career and following of the other book. All right, and finally, the Judge Richard Sharp Award. Whereas the education of this Commonwealth's youth should be an unparalleled priority of the utmost importance, the Senate of Pennsylvania therefore takes great pride in lauding the superior skill and effort of those youth who make a commitment to education and to fulfilling their potential. And whereas the Judge Richard M. Sharp Memorial Award is being presented to Carter Boone, a student at Bellefonte Area High School, in recognition of his academic accomplishments and community service, and where the award is established in memory and honor of Judge Richard M. Sharp, a judge of the Court of Common Pleas of Center County. The impact he made on society and his community in particular will be remembered for many years to come. All right.
The CNB Bank Scholarship is presented by Mr. Zane Morgan.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Zane Morgan, commercial lender with CNB Bank. It's a pleasure to be here with you tonight. I'd just like to start off by congratulating the Bellefonte High School class of 2024. So give a round of applause to this class. CNB Bank is committed to the communities and businesses that we serve and a proud supporter of the next generation of leaders. The bank invited graduating seniors to write an essay on if they were given a hypothetical budget of $1 million to invest in a project or initiative aimed at improving their community, what would it be and how would it affect their community? We are excited to present this $500 scholarship to Alyssa Beers.
Let us welcome to the stage Mr. Charles Whitmer of the Kiwanis Club of Bellefonte. He will be presenting the Literature Award, Key Club Academic Award, and the Community Service Award. Thank you. The Literature Award goes to Alyssa Beers. And Alyssa, don't go far. The Key Club Academic Award goes to Alyssa Beers and Rebecca Burns. And the Community Service Award goes to Kayla Gonzalez. Congratulations. One more. And Alyssa also earned the Key Club Academic Award. Congratulations. Congratulations again. The next two awards will be presented by Pennsylvania State Representative Carrie Benninghoff. Sure. The Representative Carrie Benninghoff Self-Improvement Awards go to Jordan Gonzalez and Riley Monsell.
Good evening. The next award is on behalf of our family in honor of our daughter, Riley Madison, who only got to go to school for a few days. And the honor is to students who are persevering afield in either healthcare or have helped along with the blood drives that were done in her honor. For those that didn't know my daughter, she passed away at 6. She loved people, loved life, loved practical jokes, and her animals. But the thing that we remember her most for was she accomplishes something that most of us spend a lifetime trying to do, and that's not saying anything nasty or ugly about somebody else, and in return, not having to try to overcome that, and we are very proud of that. So to the students that we're honoring tonight, and to the rest of you, congratulations on your awards. Work hard, don't give up. Life can be tough, but it's a wonderful adventure. Tonight's Riley Madison Award will go to Rebecca Burns.
The Cheryl De Cusati Memorial Scholarship will be presented by Colleen DeFonso. The recipients of the Cheryl De Cusati Memorial Scholarship are Aiden Sykes and John Walters. Next, let's welcome to the stage John and Janice Scherer, the John and Janice Scherer Scholarship. The John and Janice Scherer Scholarship goes to Josie Underwood. Thank you to all of our presenters this evening in the academic section. Students, for this next set of awards, please stand when your name is called to be recognized. The Bellefonte Inter-Valley Area Chamber of Commerce Business Excellence Award goes to Carly Pepperman. The Bellefonte Knights of Columbus Award goes to Tyler Lehman. The Bellefonte Lodge 268 of the Free and Accepted Masons Carl Fisher Memorial Scholarships go to Bryson Coral and Bailey Hoff. The Besh Family Future Educator Scholarship is awarded to Kate Harmon. The DAR Excellence in American History Award, Matthew Fisher and Carter Boone. The DAR Good Citizens Award goes to Bailey Hoff. The Honorable Roy W. Wilkinson Jr. Memorial Award, Carter Boone. The recipient of the Dr. George S. White Award is Naomi Putnam. And Naomi, you can stand back up. You're also the winner of the Norma L. O'Donnell Nursing Medical Career Scholarship. The Bellefonte Women of the Moose Legacy Scholarship goes to Trevor Johnson. The Dorothy Dolan Mildred Mills Memorial English Award for Women goes to Elizabeth Kogan. Students and families that are with us, you got a sheet in your program today that has a list of students who earned Academic Excellence Awards for being on honor roll all 4 marking periods for their senior year. Students who earned that award, will you please stand to be recognized? Congratulations, thank you. The Benner Township Academic Achievement Awards go to Carter Boone and Alyssa Beers. The Benner Township General Excellence Award, Colin Sharp and Josie Underwood. The Catholic Daughters of the Americas Outstanding Senior Award, Kylie Edmondson. The recipients of the Charles P. M. and Elizabeth T. Smith Scholarships are Aiden Sykes and Grace Orr. The E.F. Pat and Jane Hauser Family Scholarship goes to Morgan Biesecker. Julia and Ray C. Knoll Memorial Scholarship, Brenda St. Clair. The Jim and Kathy Brown Scholarship goes to Ashley Ackerman. The recipient of the Marcia A. Shivery Memorial Award is Kayla Gonzalez. The Grant Michael Bodel Memorial Scholarship goes to Ashley Ackerman. The Next Step Scholarship, Mason Edders. The Hernan Davis Scholarships, Tyler Lehman and Lauren Skrzicki. The Marion Grange General Excellence Award, Hope Martin. The Marion Township Academic Achievement Award, Jacob McConnell and Caitlin Packer. The Philip D. Adams Memorial Scholarship goes to Talia McCloskey. The Air Force Math and Science Award goes to Alyssa Beers. The recipient of the ResTech Corporation Employee Science Scholarship is Cedric Bagwell. The Pleasant Gap American Legion Auxiliary Unit 867 Scholarship, Jeffrey Barniak. Pleasant Gap Area Lions Club Scholarship, Morgan Biesecker. The Pleasant Gap Area Lioness Lions Club Award goes to Brenda St. Clair. The recipients for the President's Award for Educational Achievement. Students, please stand when your name is called and remain standing. Ashley Ackerman, Isabel Baer, Nadia Ballestino, Sienna Barnhart, Morgan Biesecker, Rebecca Burns, Brenda St. Clair, Carly Clarkson, Elizabeth Kogan, Jacob Corman, Alexander Christ, Mackenzie Ellenberger, Mason Edders, Matthew Fisher, Peyton Glass, Cameron Hain, Allison Harris, Samuel Henry, Claire Janiskrat, Logan Januski, Isaiah Johnson, Trevor Johnson, Lauren Kellogg Long, Dylan Knapp, Braden Cormanic, Tyler Lehman, Mackenzie Mamelin, Talia McCloskey, Kaya McCool, Kaylee McFadden, Bailey McKean, Haley Miller, Brandon Mishok, Logan Morrison, Kayla Muse, Caitlin Packer, Tristan Packer, Carly Pepperman, Logan Proctor, Sarah Proctor, Naomi Putnam, Mason Ryder, Madison Ripka, Grace Rossman, Colin Sharp, Emmeline Shawley, Aiden Smith, Viviana Smith, Zoe Steiner, Aiden Sykes, Ethan Tomasacci, Ava Topper, Caleb Vintage, Micah Weaver, Lydia Wenzel, Kiara Whitman, Marissa Yeager, and Matthew Zandy. Congratulations. Will the following students please stand to be recognized and remain standing for the President's Award for Educational Excellence? Cedric Bagwell, Jeffrey Barniak, Alyssa Beers, Carter Boone, Lily Kramer, Kylie Edmondson, Keith Eichholtz, Grady Garrison, Kate Harmon, Bailey Hoff, Alyssa Hopkins, Julia Huntsinger, Emily Otis, Jacob McConnell, Grace Nowitzki, Lauren Skurzicki, Ivan Spiegelmeyer, Josie Underwood, John Walters, Grady Wirtz, and Ethan Wilson. Congratulations. The Robert J. Saylor Memorial Award is given to Kylie Edmondson. The Rippling Streams of Red and White Memorial Scholarships go to Jacob McConnell and Nadia Ballestino. The Spring Township General Excellence Award goes to Micah Weaver. The Virginia Higgins Suey Scholarship goes to Brenda St. Clair. The recipients of the Walker Township Academic Excellence Awards are first place, Alyssa Hopkins, second place, Lauren Skurzicki, and third place, Grace Nowitzki. Congratulations. The First National Bank Award goes to Alyssa Beers. The Wanda K. Garbrick Memorial Award, Haley Miller and Brenda St. Clair. The Sapelco Science Scholarship Award goes to Carter Boone. The John Lane Memorial Media Arts Scholarship goes to Colin Sharp. The Margaret Selaney Raymond Memorial Scholarship goes to Morgan Biesecker. The Ruth Crumlish Memorial Award goes to Sienna Barnhart. The Baldine Technology Education Achievement Award is presented to Keith Eichholz. The O.W. Houts Award for Woodworking goes to Braden Bickle. The next awards are for seniors who have shown high achievement in technology education. Braden Bickle, Grace Klauser, Jacob Corman, Grady Garrison, Sydney Holderman, Alyssa Hopkins, Isaiah Johnson, Trevor Johnson, Braden Kormanek, Aiden Sykes, Ethan Tomasacci, Caleb Vintage, and John Walters. Congratulations. The Undyne Technology Education Award goes to Grady Garrison. The Christopher F. Vicente Memorial Scholarship, Jacob Corman. The Kyle D. Royer Memorial Scholarship, Braden Kormanek. The Logan Grange Senior Agriculture Award is presented to Sydney Holderman. The Walker Grange Senior Agriculture Award, Alyssa Hopkins. The recipients of the Center County FFA Award are Braden Kormanek and Grady Garrison. The Family and Consumer Science Award, Sienna Barnhart. The Logan Grange Senior Family and Consumer Science Award goes to Julia Huntsinger. The Walker Grange Senior Family and Consumer Science Award goes to Carly Pepperman. The Heather J. Barton Memorial Scholarship, Caitlin Packer. The Jonathan D. Halderman Memorial Scholarship goes to Peyton Glass. The recipient of the Heidi Michelle Lingle Memorial Art Scholarship goes to Lauren Skurzicki. And the recipient of the Dr. John L. Brown Memorial Scholarship is Alyssa Hopkins. You're being a great audience, by the way. You're hanging in there. Thank you. This concludes our Excellence in Academics portion of the program. Let us welcome back to the stage Mr. Andy Caruso to present Excellence in Activities.
Good evening. You're over halfway there, folks. The B.J. Wetzler Memorial Softball Scholarship will be presented by B.J.'s father, Mr. John Wetzler, and her niece, Miss Alexis Wetzler.
As you can see, I'm moving into the modern age of technology. I no longer have a hard copy. I'm going to try to use my phone, so kind of bear with me and see if this works out. Good evening, everyone, especially to the class of 2024. Tonight is the 18th time that we have honored the memory of our daughter, our sister, our aunt, and our friend, B.J. Wetzler. We are very humbled and appreciative to have provided over $75,000 in aid to senior Bellefonte softball players to help with their transition to post-secondary education and life. As she has done many times before, BJ's niece and our granddaughter Alexis is going to help me tonight and someday will take over for me. I hope you will take the time to read in your booklet about our daughter. Here's a brief summary of her life. BJ was a 1997 graduate of Bellefonte. She was a three-sport student athlete who earned 11 varsity letters in volleyball, basketball, and softball. Softball was her passion. She earned a Division I scholarship to Campbell University in North Carolina to play softball. Unfortunately, she passed away in December of 2006 of melanoma cancer at the age of 27. With the support of her family, her friends, and a very, very compassionate community, we have established this award in her memory. We fund her scholarship by family and friend donations and our annual golf tournament held at Nittany Country Club each May. It's with a great deal of love and humility we are awarding the 2024 B.J. Wetzler Memorial Bellefonte Softball Scholarship to Sienna Barnhart and Carly Clarkson. Each of these outstanding student athletes will receive $2,000 towards their transition to post-secondary education. We're going to present them with a plaque, some flowers, and a check. These are?
These are.
Okay. Now on to page 2. Let's see where it is. Now I want to invite Bill Luther to the stage to assist me with the next 2 awards we will be presenting. The first award that Bill and I will be presenting is the Coach Bell Memorial Scholarship. Coach Bell was a mentor to me as a young coach and teacher here at Bellefonte High School. I served as an assistant coach with him when he was a head coach, and he served as my offensive coordinator when I was the head football coach. He was also the head basketball coach at one time and was responsible for the establishment of an adaptive phys ed program here at the high school, one of the first in the state of Pennsylvania. Coach Bell was an assistant coach when Bill and his brother Bob played and was a close family friend. We want to present the Coach Bell Award to Sienna Barnhart. Bill and I are the Bellefonte representatives on the board of directors for the Center County Sports Hall of Fame. The purpose of our organization is to recognize and promote the amazing history of athletics in Center County. This year, our committee reviewed 49 student applications for our awards. Like all the Bellefonte awards, students must apply to be considered and must tell us what they have done. There are numerous Bellefonte athletes and coaches who have been inducted into the Center County Sports Hall of Fame, and this year we are welcoming Amanda Breon Hamilton, Joe Kresovich, and Denny DeWitt into the Hall. Tonight we are awarding 2 $1,000 scholarships to 2 outstanding student athletes from Bellefonte. The 2024 Center County Sports Hall of Fame scholarships are awarded to Caitlin Packer, swimming, and Trevor Johnson, baseball. I have a few final items I would like to mention tonight. I want to congratulate a former player, colleague, and boss of mine as being recognized as the Pennsylvania Principal of the Year. Congratulations, Mr. Fedison. Well done. Next, Dr. Berriford, we want to wish you a very happy and enjoyable retirement. Thanks for your years of service here to the Bellefonte School District. And last, certainly not least, we want to wish Dr. Chris Bankus a very happy and enjoyable retirement. Dr. Bankus has served our district very well for many years in several different capacities. He was also a past principal of the state of Pennsylvania while at Benner Elementary. Dr. Bankus, thank you for everything you have done For the Bellefonte Area School District, we wish you nothing but the best in your future. Thank you very much.
The Brian Durkin Award will be presented by Mr. Fedison.
Good evening, graduates, family, and friends. On behalf of the Durkin family, it's my honor to present the Brian Durkin Memorial Scholarship this evening. Brian's mother, Mrs. Fran Durkin, wishes she could be here this evening, but unfortunately she's unable to attend. Mrs. Durkin has prepared a short speech, which I'd like to share with you. It's so important to have goals set for something to work towards in one's life. Life still continues regardless of what happens during this time. This is why it's so important to work very hard to achieve your goals and dreams. Mrs. Durkin notes that even at her age, she sets goals and works very hard to achieve them, even if they don't always work out for her. Just like Brian and many others, you may not have a second chance to work towards those goals. Brian always believed everything was possible if one worked extremely hard towards what you wanted out of life. He proved this both academically and in athletics. Brian had two goals in life and many, many dreams. His two goals were to become an excellent dentist and to succeed at the game of golf. She'll never forget the day that Brian stated he was going to quit college and become a professional golfer. She said to him, "You will starve." Needless to say, she never heard that from him again. But after Brian graduated from Bellefonte Area High School in 1987, he attended Juniata College in Huntington, PA, where he graduated in 1991 with a degree in biology and pre-dentistry. Following his graduation from Juniata College, Brian decided to continue his studies in the field of dentistry, which was his occupational goal since the 10th grade. He attended West Virginia University of Dentistry in Morgantown, West Virginia, and completed his first year of studies in the spring of 1992. Brian's parents had many dreams for him, but within a few seconds, on a night in July 1992, those dreams were shattered into many pieces, just like Humpty Dumpty, who sat on the wall. It's their desire that others may realize their goals and dreams as a result of this award. On July 24th, 1992, every mother's nightmare came true for Mrs. Durkin. This is the one night she'll never forget for the rest of her life. She still goes over it in her mind because there are many times when she wishes it simply wasn't true. She'll never forget the doorbell ringing and stood there with the coroner and two Pennsylvania State police officers. Within seconds on this night, Brian's life was just like Humpty Dumpty, and there was no way that they could put the pieces back together. Brian was tragically killed in an automobile accident within a few miles of their home. In 1997, Mrs. Durkin presented this award to a young lady who had her goals and dreams set. However, her life ended at an early age, just like Brian. Her name was B.J. Wetzler, who fought for her life until it ended with the deadly disease of cancer. Brian was B.J.'s idol for quite some time. In fact, they're almost neighbors at Shanks Cemetery in Howard. Mrs. Durkin also presented this award to someone else who you all know as Mr. Fedison. Brian's parents established this award in his memory, not only because he was their one and only child, but also for the love they have for him. They also wanted him to have the opportunity to continue to help others to further their education. Their hopes are that this award will continue even after their passing. While Brian's father, Ken, passed away in 2021, Mrs. Durkin would like the recipients of this award to know that the award is filled with lots of love for Brian. Brian would be so proud of his name that it's lived on for all of these years and hopefully will continue for many more. One of the awards which will be presented this evening has been made possible with the help of the annual Brian Durkin Dr. Hugh Rogers Golf Tournament, and Mrs. Durkin sponsors the other award. So without further ado, the Brian Durkin Memorial Scholarship goes to Robert Slagan and Alyssa Hopkins.
The John P. Lambert Memorial Award will be presented by John's daughters, Miss Ashley Jones and Miss Amanda Lambert. Let us welcome them to the stage. The John P. Lambert Memorial Award goes to Keith Eichholtz and Ashley Ackerman. The Edgar J. Gannon Memorial Award will be presented by Ed's sister, Miss Pat O'Hagan.
Good evening, graduates, family, friends, and educators. I am honored to be here for the 6th year presenting this award in my brother's memory. When Ed passed suddenly in 2018, our family was overwhelmed by all of the people who shared kind words and memories with us. We were especially touched by the number of young people who shared with us what an impact Ed had on their lives. We, as his siblings, had no idea of the impact he was making. Ed was the second of 6 children. He was the oldest male, and he tried to look out not only for his siblings, but when the nieces and nephews came along, this gentle giant was a hero and an idol to them. Ed shared his love of Penn State with all of them. They loved to attend his tailgates, trips to the shrine, and sitting on the lion, followed by a trip to the creamery. Ed also served as an unofficial Penn State ambassador. His cell phone number was shared with many of our friends whose children came to Penn State as freshmen, with the understanding that if they had a problem, they could reach out to Uncle Ed. This caring and compassion for others was witnessed by all. As a nervous mother sending my firstborn to Penn State, it made it much easier to know that Uncle Ed was there if needed. Although Ed was born outside of Philadelphia, Center County became his home, and he set strong roots in the community. Ed was deeply involved in the Special Olympics State Games and was recognized for his many years of volunteering and giving to the athletes. Ed loved all the athletes, and year after year, they looked forward to seeing him and sharing their achievements. He was hard to miss at 6'4", 300 pounds. I was touched one summer when I volunteered with him and saw how he truly cared about these special athletes. He knew many of their stories and shared in their joy when they stopped by to show him their medals. Ed did not volunteer to put his time in, but to do something special and to make it count. Ed had no children of his own until he met the love of his life, Susie. Alyssa and JJ quickly became his world. He enjoyed sharing trips, adventures, camping trips, and including them in his volunteer activities. Ed loved lacrosse and started playing years before it was a popular sport. He was very happy to get involved with JJ. He enjoyed working with the young men to establish a strong program not only in the Bellefonte School District, but also at a club level. He coached at Bellefonte for 8 years, 3 years as head varsity coach, followed by 5 years in the middle school. As we have heard from his players and previous award recipients, he not only coached them, but he mentored them to be better students, people, and community members. Ed shared his dedication and love of being a volunteer. 2 years ago, the Bellefonte High School lacrosse program reached out to us about creating the Ed Gannon Player of the Game for home games. We were so touched and honored that the lacrosse program continued to honor him. We would like to congratulate all the players of the games that are named each week. We truly enjoy reading your stories and the accomplishments on the field. Our family established this award to recognize a Bellefonte senior lacrosse player who exemplified Ed's love of life and family, his dedication to lacrosse, his compassion for others, a strong work ethic, and his spirit of volunteerism. To all of the young people here today, life is too short, as you have all unfortunately learned in these past few weeks. Take Ed's example. Share your love with others. Be the helping hand when needed. Do something without being asked. Live your life to the fullest and love your family. This year, once again, we had a number of outstanding applicants for this award. This year's recipient has been involved in Bellefonte lacrosse for 5 years, playing midfield, and last year was given the Most Versatile Player Award. It is our pleasure to present the Ed Gannon Memorial Award to Riley Brzezinski.
The Swimming Booster Club Scholarship will be presented by Coach Tony Edmondson, the Bellefonte Area High School swim coach.
Good evening, and thank you, Mr. Caruso. I am here this evening to announce the winners of the Red Raiders Swimming and Diving Booster Club scholarships. But before I do that, I'd like to congratulate all the seniors on your accomplishments so far and wish you the best of luck in the future. My gift to you tonight is to try to keep this to under 2 minutes because my swimmers know I am really good at rambling on. I'd like to give a special recognition to the 6 senior swimmers of the class of 2024. Kaya McCool, Caitlin Packer, Grace Rossman, Cedric Bagwell, Carter Boone, and Isaiah Johnson. It has been an honor to coach the 6 of you, and each of you in your own way have made me a better coach. I will cherish the memories we have made, and please know that your senior class is one of a kind. And to my daughter, Kylie Elizabeth, we are also proud of your accomplishments and very excited to see what the future holds for you. Your family knows you are destined for greatness, and we hope this world is ready for you. The Red Raider Swimming and Diving Booster Club scholarships are awarded to 1 male and 1 female swimmer who best defines what it means to be a Red Raider student athlete. The winners this evening are not only dominant in the pool, but in the classroom as well. Speaking of the classroom, our team has a 4-year cumulative GPA of just under 96%. Over the past 4 years, the Bellefonte swim team has crowned 23 district champions, 4 district team champs, 61 first team all-conference all-stars, 22 second team all-staters, and 8 first team all-staters. 7 of those being Kaya McCool. Not too bad for a team without a pool who had to travel nearly 6,000 miles in 4 years just to get to practice. Team accomplishments aside, I'm here to recognize 2 outstanding senior swimmers, and those 2 tonight our future University of Rochester Yellow Jacket, Caitlin Packer, and future North Carolina Tar Heel, Carter Booth.
I believe that one is yours. Okay. The Alan Arthal Senior Memorial Award will be presented by Mr. Denny Mason. Let us welcome him to the stage.
I'm honored to be here tonight. I was chosen by the Thal family to present these two awards. I've known Alan Thal for more than 50 years. For 53 years, he coached Little League Baseball in Bellefonte. And for about 50 of those years, he'd give me the scouting reports on what I should expect in Teen League, much of which I can't repeat in polite company. But he was a character, and he was a wonderful coach, and he impacted any number of you sitting in the stands here. He coached Brian, he coached Johnny, any number of the names that you will see on the program here today. I'm particularly pleased by the award that's going in baseball today, because I actually coached the winner of this year's award. I coached his dad. His dad played for me in Teen League. We won 3 state league championships, and his dad went on to win any number of varsity letters in baseball. I'm not going to pick as between son and father as to who the better athlete was, but I can tell you today's winner of the baseball portion of the Alan R. Thal Senior Memorial Award is Braden Cormanic. The second of Alan's awards is for members of the wrestling team. The Thal family has been involved in Bellefonte wrestling for half a century. And you can see the influence of the Thal family in Alan's avid participation as a spectator, in his brother Andy's coaching. And if you look up on the board there, in 1991, Al's nephew won the state championship at 125 pounds. It's the only one in about 33 years, except for Mitchell in 2010. I know he'd be proud to award this particular scholarship to this year's winner, Grady Garrison.
The Daniel R. Hoffman Memorial Scholarship will be presented by Linda Hoffman, Daniel's wife. She will also present the Piano with Class of Music Education Award.
Good evening and congratulations to the class of 2024. I have the pleasure of awarding a $500 scholarship tonight in memory of my husband, Daniel Robert Hoffman. He died last year after nearly 50 years of service to his country and his community, as in the Marines, State College Borough Police Department, and again as District Court Judge right here in Bellefonte. He believed that every student should have the opportunity to find their passion in life, to be able to go on and have a productive and successful career, whether it be in employment or trade or further education. So tonight we'd like to award the Daniel R. Hoffman Scholarship Award to Kira Whitman. The piano with class awards tonight go to Rebecca Burns, and Emily Addis.
The Bellefonte Teener Baseball Club Matthew R. Fenstemacher Scholarship will be presented by Jeremy Lucas, President, and Matt Bumgarner, Vice President.
Good evening. Myself and Jeremy have the privilege tonight to present the Matthew R. Fenstemacher Scholarship Award. This award goes to the student who is lettered in a sport, participated in the Bellefonte Teener League. This student demonstrates high moral character, shows consideration and respect for others, strong work ethic, and consistently strives to reach his full potential. This is exactly how Matt was. I had the privilege to know Matt growing up through school, playing baseball with him through the Bellefonte Teener program. He would be honored for us to be up here right now today. So it is my privilege and honor to present this year's Matthew R. Fenstemacher Scholarship Award to Levi Purnell.
Students, please stand when your name is called. The Bellefonte Track and Field Scholarship is presented to Alexander Christ and Josie Underwood. The Coach David Schaub Track and Field Scholarship goes to Ethan Wilson and Josie Underwood. The Jeremy Herbstreit Memorial Scholarship goes to Caleb Vintage. The Bellefonte Cross Country Scholarship recognizes Alexander Christ and Josie Underwood. The Bellefonte Little League Award goes to Joshua Brown. And Joshua, please stay standing. You're also the recipient of the Jerry Lukovich Memorial Baseball Award. The Leathers Family for the Love of the Game Baseball Award goes to Trevor Johnson. The Bellefonte Sunrise Rotary K. Zinser Golf Scholarship goes to Isaac Bloom. The Dr. Hugh J. Rogers Recognition Award goes to Carly Pepperman and Isaiah Johnson. The Kenneth Ace Atchoof Scholarship Award is presented to Faith Boscano and Isaac Bloom. The Matthew Knepp Memorial Award recipients are Kira Whitman and Jeffrey Barniak. The recipient of the 2024 James H. Snyder Awards are Alexander Christ and Alyssa Hopkins. Congratulations. The athletic scholarships are presented to Trevor Johnson and Kaya McCoy. At this time, would the seniors who completed a varsity sport this year please stand to be recognized for receiving the Senior Athletic Award. Thank you. The Heisman High School Scholarship recognizes Rebecca Burns. The recipients of the PIAA District 6 Sportsmanship Dean Rossi Scholarship are Braden Cormanick and Caitlin Packer. The Benner Township Athletic Scholarship Participation Award is presented to Keith Eicholtz and Josie Underwood. The Red Raider Spirit Award is awarded to Sadie Thomas. The Central PA chapter of the National Football Foundation and College Hall of Fame Scholarship recognizes Ryan Fraley. The Richard F. Hartle Memorial Award goes to Grady Garrison. Grady, stay standing, as you're also the winner of the 1947-48 Wrestling Team Scholarship Award. Heidi Michelle Lingle Memorial Wrestling Scholarship is awarded to Sydney Holderman. The Tommy Riglin Memorial Wrestling Award goes to Grady Garrison. The Red Raider Boys Basketball Scholarship Award is awarded to Jacob Corman, Derek Cox, Trevor Johnson, Jacob McConnell, Ethan Tomasacci, and Brady Works. The Lady Raider Basketball Scholarship is awarded to Kira Whitman, Mackenzie Ellenberger, Madison Ripka, and Maria Cotter. The Boys Soccer Booster Club Senior Scholarship recipient is Logan Proctor. The Girls Soccer Booster Club Scholarship recipients are Mackenzie Mamelin and Kira Whitman. The Lady Raider Volleyball Scholarship is awarded to Carly Pepperman, Carly Clarkson, Grace Novitsky, and Morgan Biesecker. The Brown Diaz Forever Friends Memorial Scholarship is presented to Ashley Ackerman. The O'Leary Scholarship goes to Sienna Barnhart. The LaBelle Yearbook Award goes to Sienna Barnhart, Maria Cotter, Kate Harmon, Haley Miller, Lauren Skrzicki, Naomi Putnam, Madison Ripka, and Sarah Proctor. The Carl Rocky Jr. Memorial Award goes to Emma Liadis. The Frank L. and Elizabeth A. Wetzler Memorial Prize is awarded to Bailey Hoff. The J. Thomas Missoula Jr. Performing Arts Booster Awards are presented to, for Performing Arts and Band, John Walters. Orchestra, Bailey McKean. Vocal, Emily Adis. Drama, Samuel Henry. And Fine Arts, Kate Harmon. The Carrie Lynn Schlegel Memorial Band Award is presented to Rebecca Burns. The recipient of the James and Carolyn Terry Scholarship Award goes to Elizabeth Cogan. The Jack H. Yeager Memorial Award goes to Kate Harmon. The recipient of the Marilyn Knopfsinger Award for Theatrical Achievement is Cedric Bagwell. The Dallas Alexander Memorial Theatrical Award goes to Kate Harmon. The William C. Miller Memorial Award for Vocal Excellence recognizes Emma Liadis. The Class of 1973 award recipient is Julia Hunsinger. The Class of 1978 award recipient is Carter Boone. The Class of 1981 Recognition Award is given to Lauren Skrzicki. The Class of 2023 Recognition Award goes to Julia Hunsinger. The Raider Corner Scholarship Award is awarded to Morgan Biesecker, Isaac Bloom, and Carly Pepperman. This now concludes Excellence in Activities. Let us welcome back to the stage Dr. Katrina Lee to present Excellence in Scholarship, Community, and Citizenship Awards.
There we go.
these next set of awards, if you hear your name, please come to the stage. The first award in this section is the Senator Jake Corman Leadership Award, which goes to Caitlin Packer and Jacob Corman. The Dylan K. Krunick Memorial Scholarship will be presented by Ms. Cindy Horner, a friend of the family and secretary of the DC 8 Fund. Thank you. Welcome.
Good evening, and congratulations to the class of 2024. I am here this evening representing the DC 8 Fund to present the Dylan K. Krunick Memorial Scholarship. As many of you may know, Dylan was a 9th grade student here at Bellefonte High School when he passed away from a childhood cancer called rhabdomyosarcoma in 2014. He was a beautiful soul, an amazing athlete and student, and the light of his parents' eyes. In honorary remembrance of Dylan, the DC 8 Fund was established in 2015. The goals of this fund are threefold: to bring awareness to the severe underfunding of childhood cancer research and treatments, to raise money for those in our community who are affected by childhood cancer, and to provide a scholarship in Dylan's name to a member or members of the senior class who plans on continuing their education. Since 2016, we have awarded 20 scholarships totaling over $16,000. Each year, the applicants are required to submit an essay describing how they embody the attributes Dylan was known for: kindness, compassion, honesty, integrity, and strength of character. A tall order, to be sure. And each year we receive so many wonderful examples of those traits from our applicants. They often possess a maturity far beyond their years and an understanding of life's difficulties that adults often fail to comprehend. Each applicant is deserving in their own unique way, and we often struggle to choose a winner. This year, we were struck by the acknowledgement of some of our applicants as to how difficult times and traumatic situations can bring us closer together and be the catalyst for change. We grow through adversity, as Dylan and his family came to realize. It causes you to take stock of what and who is most important in this world. It helps us to look outside ourselves for a moment and see the bigger picture, to see perhaps our reason for being. This year's applicants have shown that they understand that life is about more than what we can do to achieve our own goals, to live our own dreams, to fulfill our own desires. It is more about what we can do for those we love, what we can give to those in need, what we can sacrifice so that others can rest easy. This is what Dylan taught us and what these applicants will bring forward in their future. This year, helping me present the DC 8 Award for $1,000 is Ty Butler, a 2021 recipient himself. And that student is Trevor Johnson.
The Fullington High School Scholarship will be presented by Mrs. Andrea Coakley. The Fullington High School Scholarship is awarded to Alexander Christ and Marissa Yeager. The David Dimmick Faith Center Scholarship will be presented by Faith Center founder David Dimmick and current board member Susan Munel.
The Faith Center and the Faith Center Food Bank established the following scholarship to honor a founder and longtime board member, David Dimmick. It is my honor, on behalf of this Board of Directors, to present the David Dimmick Faith Center Scholarship to Ashley Ackerman.
The South Hills Excellence and Community Service Award will be presented by South Hills Admissions Representative Ruth Williamson.
Good evening, everyone. We're almost there. We can do this. All right. I am here to present our Community Excellence Award to a student who has shown dedication to high academic standards and who also has shown a heart for community service. Naomi Putnam, come on down. You are the recipient.
The Eliana Grace Miller Memorial Scholarship will be presented by her mother, Jennifer Miller.
Thank you for having me. I would like for Kate Harmon and Samuel Henry to come on up. These two individuals are being honored tonight because our daughter, while she was an amazing light that blasted into this world in 2007, died unexpectedly, or somewhat unexpectedly, here recently this past December. So we're just hoping that you will do her right, honor her. She was very passionate about education, and you all were chosen because of the fact that you had a lot of those same attributes of being a bright light in a world that we want to make changes. So that's wonderful. Thank you.
The American Red Cross High School Scholarship goes to Michael McCoy. The Scholar Athlete Leader Award will be presented by United States Army Recruiting Office Staff Sergeant William Qualls.
Good evening, and a wonderful thank you for allowing us to be a part of your students' lives as mentors, role models, and counselors here tonight. The Scholar Athlete Leader Award is an award that we use to recognize one individual student who has embodied all of the aspects of the SAL concept of the Scholar Athlete Leader, which we use in the United States Army to assess incoming and soon to be commissioned officers of the United States Army. We use this to determine how superb their scholarly efforts are, their overall athleticism, and their leadership to not only their school, but their community around them. This year's Scholar Athlete Leader Award will be presented to Graydon Garrison.
The Niagara Cares Skill Point Scholarship will be presented by Mike Edders.
Good evening, everyone. Just want to congratulate all the seniors this evening and hope you have a wonderful career with you. As mentioned, my name is Mike Edders. I'm the plant director at Niagara Balling in Milesburg. And just want to recognize the Paykoff family, as it's a family-owned beverage manufacturing company that strives and is committed to creating a meaningful change for our community through scholarships. And on behalf of United, we're excited to provide this scholarship and extend it for our local communities. And we want to support and continue this growth within our communities, not just this year, for many years to come. And with that, I'd like to recognize Allison Bears as this year's recipient of the Niagara Scholarship Award. Should say Alyssa Bears.
Students, for this next section, please stand when your name is called. The Center County Pomona Grange number 13 award goes to Gage Snars. The United States Marine Corps Outstanding Student Awards for Scholastic Excellence goes to Alyssa Hopkins. For Distinguished Athletes goes to Colin Sharp and Grace Nowitzki. The Semper Fidelis Award for Musical Excellence goes to Bailey Hoff. The United States Navy Outstanding Student Awards for Outstanding Scholar go to Carter Boone. For Outstanding Athletes, Kylie Edmondson and Carter Boone. For Inspirational Leadership, Julia Hunsinger. The Bellefonte Moose Lodge 206 Caring in the Community Award goes to Ivan Spiegelmeyer and Lydia Wenzel. The recipients of the Bellefonte Education Foundation Award are Michael Weaver and Lily Kramer. The Bellefonte Lions Club Memorial Scholarship goes to Julia Hunsinger. The Center County Bar Association Senior Award is awarded to Grace Nowitzki. And Grace, don't sit down. Stand back up. You are also the recipient of the Cindy Hazel Community Award. The BHS Class of 1966 Memorial Award is presented to Alexa Steiner. The Class of 1969 Recognition Award recognizes Marissa Yeager. The Class of 1997 Jessica Hoy Memorial Award is presented to Caitlin Packer. The Educational Support Achievement Award is given to Michael Urich and Haley Miller. The recipient of the Howard Area Lions Club Joseph R. Allison Memorial Scholarship Award goes to Emmeline Shawley. The Donald Onspach Military Memorial Award is presented to Madison Ripka. The Nittany Leatherneck Detachment Semper Fi Award goes to Isabel Bear. The Military Appreciation Award goes to Grayson Altirio, Isabella Bear, and Madison Ripka. The VFW Auxiliary 1600 Military Award recognizes Grayson Altirio and Madison Ripka. The Matthew Fensty Fenstermacher Scholarship Award goes to Ashley Ackerman and Carly Clarkson. The recipient of the Pizza Mia Entrepreneur Spirit Award is Grace Nowitzki. The recipients of the Pleasant Gap Alumni Award are Kayla Muse and Jeffrey Barniak. The Rotary Club of Pleasant Gap Service Above Self Award goes to Caleb Vintage and Sarah Proctor. The First Commonwealth Bank Scholarship goes to Alyssa Beers. The St. John the Evangelist Homeschool Association Recognition Award is presented to Ava Topper. The Undine Award is awarded to Alyssa Beers. The Walker Township Fire Company Memorial Award goes to Rebecca Burns. The Young School of Taekwondo Karate Award goes to Caleb Vintage. We would like to recognize seniors who have earned the prestigious Eagle Scout Award. Samuel Henry, Alex Stuckey, Caleb Vintage, and John Walters. Congratulations. We would also like to recognize seniors who have earned the prestigious Girl Scout Gold Award, Rebecca Burns. This now concludes our Excellence in School, Community, and Citizenship Awards. Immediately following our ceremony tonight, the parent group of the class of 2025 will be hosting a reception in the cafeteria. Please welcome back to the stage at this time, Class President Grady Garrison.
Thank you all for attending the Class of 2024 awards ceremony. Please remain in your seats until all graduates are out of the gymnasium. At the conclusion, all are invited to join us in the cafeteria for refreshments provided by the parent group of the Class of 2025, as well as the playing of the senior video. Reminder to grab everything under your seats, seniors.
You're watching CNET, Center County's Government and Educational Access Network.
So, you want to vote in Center County? To be eligible to vote in any election, you must be registered in the county 15 days or more before said election. You can check your registration status at vote.pa.gov. Click on Register to Vote, then check your voter registration. You can register online to vote at vote.pa.gov. Click on Register to Vote, then select Register to Vote Online to complete and submit your registration online. Or, if you want a registration form mailed to you, click on Register to Vote, then Register to Vote. You can also download the form straight to your computer, print it out, and mail it directly. If you are voting for the first time in a polling location, you will be required to show ID. You can verify authorized types of ID at vote.pa.gov. Click on Voting in PA, then First Time Voters. Additionally, if your address changes, you must update your registration. This could change the location where you go to vote. You can update your registration online as well at vote.pa.gov. Remember, if you want to vote in Center County, you must be registered in Center County for your ballot to count.